bumped my start-stop key on my keyboard there. Yay! It's always fun being the on camera and off camera crew member. I always have support though. Let's keep that public. I've always got support. Hunter's Mark, no. Dormant Grove is pretty cool. Scale the Heights works for this theme. Let's change a little bit of the parameters here and see if I can't find what I was looking for there. Maybe we'll just have to search for it by name. Glorious. Yes, Glorious Sunrise. A lovely option card. So we're going to name this... we're going to name this one Prehistory. If I can learn to spell while I speak. Prehistory. Featuring Vorinclex. Is that Vorinclex on top? Oh, that's the Tarrasque. Featuring the Tarrasque and Vorinclex. Alright. Now let's head out there and give it a run. Completely strayed from the quests of the day, but who cares? These games are about fun. I'll play Beast of Isles for blue quests later in my own time, but let's do fun things. Alright. Looks like a black-blue on the other side there. Some ninjutsu action, I believe. Again, we're going to be able to gamble on this hand, and it should work out. Sky Clay Pickaxe we won't play early, but... yeah, black-blue, Satoru Yumisawa. So somebody's all about the... Kamigawa said the recent stuff. Let's get a land and pass. Cool concept though. The neon stuff is always cool. Feels kind of Ronin in some parts. There we go. Start the life gain churning. Start the landfall churning. Never hurts to get that off the ground. Nice. There's a little engine to help him keep drawing. Let's throw Skyclave out, attach it to Nectar Pot, and then we'll get 2 effects off the landfall. So, +2/+2 to the Nectar Pot till end of turn, and you know he's gonna have to eat that. Because that Pilfering Hawk is definitely there for the effect. Well scouted and well called. The Pilfering Hawk is going to probably tap soon. It would be really dumb. Really dumb. I was about to have to give him some grief for that. It would have been really dumb to cast the commander this early. So we're going to pop our land. And then we're going to take a chance on this. Scale the Heights, put a 1/1 counter on it. You know, we'll be able to get it back eventually, so we're going to go ahead and play the land side, the Kazandu Valley side of the Mammoth for more landfall triggers and test them and see if they want to eat 6. They're gonna, because they want those card draws. Between the Pilfering Hawk and the Grazilax effects, they're going to want to draw cards. Very soon they're going to want to cast that commander too. You could tell on turn 3 that they were itching to cast that. See, they're scouting this guy's play style so far is more than easy. Like, yay for you, but you were dumb about that too, because if you had used Pilfering Hawk's effect, you would have drawn 2 instead of 1. And obviously, if you have a full hand at the end turn there and aren't playing anything, you can afford a discard. Solid. Let's play the land. And then we'll play Roiling Regrowth, sacrifice a land, search for 2 basics, throw them out tapped, and shuffle. All of those things are cool, but swinging an 8/10 Nectar Pot, which will take half of his health when he only has his commander to block, is even cooler. Let's do that. He's not playing any white, so you know he's not going to exile target tapped creature there. So we were safe with that swing of 8. And the lovely surprise is that with 2 cards combined, Landfall is winning this game. Granted, again, let's remember what we've said all day, and that's that our life total is a resource. Use it as a bank balance. Be aware of it, protect it, contribute to it, but treat it as a bank balance. Remember that you can win the game on 1 health. That's cool. So, let's do some work. Bring a Shia out. Landfall, landfall, landfall. And all the ones we could tap for the exponential growth wouldn't work for us right now. Nectar Pot would just die if it swung this turn, or even worse, get blocked by something and neither of them die, but then leave them a free swing next turn. So we're gonna go ahead and ignore all chances to swing right now and hold on to our blockers. Yeah, Ashaya is gonna definitely block. Fuck off. What you don't understand is that I can eat that. Zealotry. Full tap.
Well, playing the black blue I steal your shit theme, it's surprising he didn't play Xanathar like every other player who's playing that theme right now. You can't hop on Arena for more than 20 minutes without seeing a Xanathar deck. Credit for switching the commander, but it's the exact same thing. It's the exact same thing. Is he gonna swing and do something of value here, or are we gonna have to wait forever for him to make up his mind? Yeah, we're gonna give it to him. Okay. Figure it out. Come on, guy, just cast the card. He's sitting on 6 untapped mana of a perfect blend, whatever he wants it to be. It could be 4 blue and 2 black, or 3 and 3.
He's sitting on whatever he wants now, wasting time.
Oh. Yawn. That turn would have been half as painful if he made it happen. It's clear that this is the thing that was gonna get buzzed in there if you can get it for nothing. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Another pretty cool effect, the way the ninjutsu goes on everything. Uh, Still annoying that we're playing the black blue steal your shit combination that really is
Only slightly removed from the common
everywhere Xanathar Guild Kingpin decks. Come on. Let it happen.
Yeah, we're just going to swing him.
Oh, you better not. That would have been really bad for you, bud. Lucky for you, between when the set that brought us Ashaya and now, they actually allowed the reversal of tapping mana that you don't use. Isn't that great? GG, bud, we're giving it to you. It's already going to happen. We're not going to wait for you to spend 10 minutes to cast 16 cards for the inevitable and obvious end.
It's not Yu-Gi-Oh, it's Magic.
So,
Yeah,
that gives us enough time to squeeze in one more. So I've been pointing at and talking about that Beast of Isles mono blue brawler. So we'll bust that out here for this last one and see if we can't snag one of those quests in the process. A little
multitasking there. try to make something out of something. If MTG Arena wants to respond, this isn't the first time that's happened today. Yeah, see, we're just gonna close it, and this happens actually quite frequently with that app. I'd like to say one version or the other is less buggy between the desktop app that's like 6 years old and the mobile app that goes with it. But no, they're both loaded with bugs. Like both of them will randomly just stall out and kick you and close on their own. So they don't seem to work on the bugs any more than they care to work on the issues like griefing, eliminating that tedious, irritating option for players to just decide that they don't need to actually play the game and sit there and let the hourglass tick away until every available timeout has expired and they've just essentially wasted everybody's time because they wanted to have a hissy. Again, if players were sitting here wanting to wait 30 minutes for a player to take their turn, they would have downloaded a Yu-Gi-Oh game. Magic's not made for that, especially in the digital format. You might find people that run into that endless loop thing, but even still in those instances, that usually goes for a turn and ends the game on these digital situations. So not the same, maybe, I guess comparable, but not the same. And that usually has to come at the end of like several smart plays. So wait and see who we end up with here. Or maybe the timer will just tick for a couple of days. It seems like the timer got longer between each game. Every time the queue timers come up, it's been a little bit longer. Can't figure running out of available players. Not sure what's going on with it. That's a surprisingly long queue time. We're going to cancel it and try one more time. Again, the intent here was not to bore anyone with repetitive standard play. We went brawl for the variety, for the broad range. See, 10 seconds. Sketchy software. You'd think a company like Wizards of the Coast could afford to make their software better before they attach their name to it. This hand will work for now. It'll get us drawn and it'll keep us protected between turn 1 and turn 3. Play Faceless Haven. Keep them guessing. Well, I guess you can see my commander, so there's no guessing what I'm playing. Buffalo. Cool username. Surprised he didn't have to add anything to it. You can see his concept here. He's going to play stuff that gets counters. Nothing doing on that, though. And
Yeah, I will absolutely be comfortable blocking the 2-1 with a 1-2 and seeing them both go away. I'm not that attached to it that I need it or anything. You can see we're going to have the land to be able to cast most of the things in our hand here. So, not particularly bruised by the idea that he might
swing and force me to block. Although, I could always just eat the damage too.
Yeah. That 2 mana there that he left untapped probably was to potentially cast an incident and modify that creature in the moment to save its own ass. Alright, we're just going to pass for now. And see if he tries to do something to our hawk or even to his wolf there. If he's trying to put down 1/1 counters to contribute to the commander effect in a couple of turns, we're just going to counter it. Then again, let's not worry about that. That's a wasted card. Let's get a free card draw. Yeah, we'll get rid of Snow Day. And then, not concerned about losing that right now. We're going to want those counters for bigger, better things. So,
maybe we just spoil his party with Spectral Adversary.
nope. No swing. He was concerned about what was to come. That'll help. So let's just get Charix Raging Isle out there. It's not an enchantment, it's not an artifact, and it doesn't fly, so it's going to fly under the radar of a lot of green destroy spells. He might return it to my hand with some blue.
Or force it not to tap, or something stupid. Tell me that was on the stream. Tell me that came through the microphone.
Good. What do we want to do? That's what we'll do. No text. No untap for him there, so he's probably going to play a land and then play the commander. Get all excited. There's the land. He's got the mana.
He knows I'm tapped out here. Is he more concerned about a counter of his own? Nope. That's cool.
That's pretty cool. Alright. It's alright though. We're going to do some work here. Alright. Slow rolling. See if he tries to cast the commander. We've got the counter to throw it away. You know he wants to stack counters. We're going to do the dirty counter because he can't afford it. Counter unless he pays 1, but he can't pay 1, so that's done. There we go.
There's a little help from our friends.
Now, if we want to, we'll wait. We'll wait. Alright, we have to do this one at a time here. He's probably going to play the commander. And we're going to counter it. That's cool. Come on, fella.
He's not happy about that. He's not happy about that.
Sometime today, fella. You must figure he's got no answers to it because he's just letting the clock tick. Which any other game would call griefing and penalize. Okay, are you countering your own shit?
He countered his own spell. You wasted a full timeout to counter your own spell. That's hilarious, and
We call that karma. Next time, don't waste time. Your decision was bad. Yeah, hit me. Hit me, who cares? Yeah, I'll just block it. Boop. This one might take a minute. Let's pop him for one. Hold the Icebind Pillar for the pack leader. And all of that mana for what's probably going to be an irritating turn of multicast.
So, patience while we try to build more islands to convert Charix into a giant. Right now he's just an 017 wall, which sucks, but not for me.
Boop. See, I countered your spell, buddy. Not mine. Sometime today, fella.
These are triggers that have already happened, so he's not reading it. It's not a necessary delay, it's just a delay. Especially when the Find the Villain's Lair is a copy of a card he cast last turn.
There you go, bud. Boop.
So we haven't been able to tap the flying 5/5 at all, which has sucked because of that ward cost that needs paid to do so. So we're just sitting, waiting for opportunities to swing on nothing. And it looks to me like the guy is just running out of options because he keeps doing that with the timeouts. He keeps letting the timeouts happen because why? Because he's got no options. Players who don't cast cards for
several minutes at a time after casting multiple cards on their own turn are usually just wasting time.
Kind of hoping he uses that ability, activated ability on Jungle Delver twice this coming turn. If he does, we'll pop all the charges off a Relic Amulet and kill it. But we're going to wait. We're going to make him think we're stacking those charge counters on the Relic Amulet for something bigger. To this point, there's no need. Tap the biggest threat and move on.
There's only one, fella. It's not a decision. You don't stack anything when you double 0, bud. Oh my. That was fun. So hopefully we can get some kind of useful instant this next turn and get rid of that Quandrix again, because flying damage is ruining us right now. Creature flow has been too slow. Sometime today, fella. Yeah, that took some thought. Oh, that's harsh. Do something, fella. There's really no thought to this. If you block it, it's unnecessary protection. If you don't block it, you win next turn. Oh, yeah. Completely unnecessary. You can very clearly see that we have little to no options here to stop this guy from just finishing the game. But instead, he's wasting timeouts because he's a troll that can get away with trolling in a game with no troll protection. That seems to be a forgotten thing with a lot of like popular, big popular games, especially the ones that are put out for free. We just don't care about the quality of the game for the player. Really? Nah, we're not gonna do that. There's no way. There's no way this card means anything to that. Yeah, he's just sitting on a counter to be a douche. No point in sticking around for that. That's a player that doesn't deserve to play with other humans. if you can't even be gracious about winning, you don't deserve to play. No. That's dumb. So we had some good games. We had one not so good game. But overall, we had some pretty entertaining plays, some pretty fun combos there, and thoroughly appreciate being able to bring out that new St. Patty's theme today. So if you stuck around and tuned in and saw any of the play with that or any of those decks we played today, we appreciate you and thank you for coming by. We'll be on tomorrow night with the Moonlight stream. That's gonna stay Wednesdays and Sundays because I missed that Moonlighter stream when I'm not doing it. So I want to come back and play it, and it excites me to sit down and play that for y'all. It's for me too. Who's kidding? Yeah, Wednesdays and Sunday nights, Moonlight stream, and then if you're down with what we're doing here today, we'll be back Thursday over lunch to do it again.